Well, you guys seem to really enjoy looking at houses with me, so I wanted to do a couple more. Here are some highlights from amazing houses that have been for sale in the DFW area over the past year. Let's check them out. For almost $8 million, you can get a 5-bedroom, 7-bath home, 8,000 square feet. And take a look at this. So I like the turf strips. And the reason I like the turf strips is because it breaks up the concrete. And if you don't know, concrete cracks, and concrete today is not what it used to be. So by putting turf strips in, not only do you get an added design element, you also get the ability to replace just that section of concrete if and when it cracks. The see-through garage doors, the glass panel garage doors, they're beautiful. I'm not sure I'm clean enough to keep them beautiful, but they are absolutely stunning. I like the decor a lot, and I know that you're not buying the decor, but you might buy the decor. Take a look at that light fixture. As somebody who just picked out light fixtures, I can tell you that these are not builder grade. These are absolutely exquisite. This home has almost an industrial component to it. Take a look at the beams that are running through the center of this space. I love it. You don't see that often. It's luxury all around you. Beautiful windows, glass doors, all kinds of biophilic effect here, and then the industrial component. So unique, so cool. When you've got almost $8 million to spend, you get to do some really, really fun stuff with your house. I like the way they did the ceiling. It's not just sheetrock. I can't exactly tell. Oh, it looks like wood panels. It's awesome. Normally we see those on vertical walls. It's not often that you see it on a horizontal surface. I like that a lot. Incredible artwork. Oh, the mirror on the ceiling. How fun is that? Custom cabinetry, more incredible light fixtures. Oh, wow. That looks like a giant floor-to-ceiling wall slider. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. I could wake up to that every day. Every single day. This wall, no, this house has more windows, I think, than it has walls. Beautiful. Very modern. No complaints, none. There's that same ceiling, just a different color. Fireplaces everywhere. Very different looking fridge, but I like it. It fits the space really, really well. I think the office is connected to the primary. Floor to ceiling windows. You guys, is there anything this house doesn't have? Look at that tub. You've got like a spa right there in the middle of your primary retreat. And I could do a lot with that counter space. Right now, you guys, I am sharing a single sink counter in my current house with my husband, and we fight for space all the time. So the fact that we would each have our own in this amazing bathroom is just a dream come true. And that light fixture. Wow. The closet! The closet, the closet. I'm not sure what I would hang up there first. Okay, this is cool. If I was gonna throw a birthday party here or any kind of celebration here, I would for sure hang like ropes, like jungle ropes, and I would have a jungle theme party for my kids, myself, who knows, that's to be determined at a later date. But I would have so much fun doing like trapeze type activities here. This looks fabulous. I don't know if that's what these people would do, but that's what I would do. More industrial components here. And normally you don't see that, but I like it for this particular home because I think it fits. They've got a really cool feel throughout the whole property. Very simple, understated, love it. Turf, easy to maintain, very modern pool. That might be a fire pit, I can't tell. Wow. Wow. Oh, you can't even see your neighbors. I mean, it's a pretty house. I wouldn't mind looking at my neighbors. Super private. The drive up is private. If you want to hide away from people, this is definitely the place to do it. And that's the view that you see every day when you come home. I love it. For almost $13 million, you could have had a 5-bedroom, 8-bath, 11,000 square foot home in Dallas, Texas. And when I open up these pictures, you will see why. I mean, this is basically like pulling up to a resort. 4 seasons, here I come. Every time you come home, this is your view. Are you kidding me? Wow. I'm not sure what I love more. Hold on, I gotta go back. That sunset's pretty. You get to look at that every night from your patio. The negative edge pool. Okay, as somebody who's building a pool, I can tell you all about the negative edge. It's not cheap. We didn't do it because we couldn't afford it. So if you can afford it, here you go. It's beautiful. This is what it looks like. I like the doors, very different. Are those doors? I can't tell. Those may not move. They look pretty stationary. Okay, I take it back. They're not doors, but they are very nice. Those are doors though. Those open up all the way across to your patio. Okay, yes please. That carpet. I know you're not buying the furnishings, but you could, because whoever staged this home knows what they're doing. What is on the ceiling? What an interesting design. I like that so much. And the floor, the island cabinetry, the floors, the ceiling, the fireplace, it all ties together so well. It's reflective. The cabinets are reflective. Okay, my handprints would be all over those. But how pretty if you have a lifestyle where you can keep them clean. I don't. I have fingerprints everywhere, but how pretty are those? Wow. The lights in the ceiling. A very well appointed bar. I think this connects to that room we were just looking at. A few host parties. Can't tell where in this room it is, but I'm pretty sure it connects. More lovely light fixtures. I mean, with all those windows, I don't know if I would ever close those drapes, but it is nice just to have them, just in case. Look at that wine room. I don't even drink wine, but I am certain that a lot of restaurants in the area would be super jealous of that. Is that the guest pooper? I want to come over and use this bathroom just to use it. That is so pretty. Love it. I used to play piano. I don't know that I was ever good enough to play on that kind of piano, but I used to play piano. That's the perfect room for it too. Like you can tell the seating just surrounds it. You're looking outside. Wow. I think this is the primary. How could it not be? You got a full seating area, lots of curtains. Look how big the tie around that curtain is. Those are custom all the way. And your view into the backyard. Look, you wake up to that every single day. Oh, I wish I had this kind of money. Okay, who has this kind of money? Who wants to take me to go see this house? Better yet, who wants me to live at this house with you? This bathtub shower room. Wow. Wow. That's really cool. That is really, really cool. And your gym, again, I can save you money because you no longer have to have a gym membership because you'll have the gym in your house and you can use that extra 100, 150, 200, whatever you pay for your gym membership towards your mortgage. Does that work? Is that logic? Is that girl math? I think we call that girl math. Whatever. Look how much I saved. Okay, that is a stunning fireplace. That's like one giant piece of something. It is, wow. I can't even imagine the weight of that thing. Such a cool office. I would for sure fall over that balcony. Guys, I'm so clumsy. I am so clumsy. What a cool room. Okay, this is the game room. This is the hangout place. So when you invite all your friends over, they can drink in the bar downstairs. They can hang out by the pool, or they can come into this incredible game room. A pool table, ping pong table, big sliders going outside. I want to be friends with whoever buys this house. So if this is you, if you bought this house, hi, I'm Ashley. I'm really fun. I would love to be your friend. This is super interesting. Look at the different thicknesses on the countertop. You don't see that often. I like that a lot. They clearly have the money to do whatever they want, and they chose to do such a cool design just to make it a conversation piece. Well done. I like that. Is this another primary? Doesn't have a fireplace, but it's just as big, has a seating room, has the floor to ceiling one. I wonder if there's two primaries. How interesting. What a great setup. Or is this like a whole nother suite? Because it's got a kitchen in it. This is where I can live. I can live right here in this whole suite. I'll bring my whole family. It'll be awesome. I won't have to pay for this new pool that I'm building because I will be able to use your pool. It'll be great. That is so pretty. I can't really get my bearings on what and where. I can tell that those are the super thick curtains that we talked about and saw in one of the rooms. I can't tell where the primary is. It might be an upstairs primary. I bet the view's incredible. It has the two drains in the pool. Okay, if you don't know, pools that were built a long time ago, like the one that I currently have at my house, have a single drain. Those are no longer allowed because there's a threat to suction issues and drowning hazards. So now they're building pools with double drains. Some pools will have like the in-floor cleaner so that you don't have a robot going around the pool. I don't know specifically if this one has that or not, but all kinds of things that you can figure out about pools if you're building one. More than I ever thought I wanted to know, but now I know. I love it. Very private. Hello, Four Seasons. Hello. I'm just gonna sit here and just look at it for a minute because this is as close as I'm gonna get to owning that house. So if you're looking for a deal in today's market, this one just had a price cut of $3.6 million. So for almost $20 million, you can live in what I'm gonna call the Palace of Versailles, because that's basically what this home is. How do you describe a palace? You look at the it's not even a driveway. What do you call something as beautiful as this? The gate. I'm glad that it's open because you wouldn't be able to see the beauty that is that house. Y'all, my favorite house in my entire life is on Ivy Lane in San Antonio, Texas, in the neighborhood that I grew up in. It's basically the White House. It's so pretty. It sits on land. It has trees all the way down the driveway and has a big gate in front of it like this. And I used to go and just take walks and stand at the gate and just look through it and pretend that one day I would live in something like that. And so when I see a house with a gate like this, it just immediately takes me back to that because that is so near and dear to my heart. And so the one I love did not have lions. This one comes with lions, but the gate and the home are just exquisite. Can you see somebody walking down those stairs? Like I just envision, well, I'll just use myself because why not? But I can just envision myself coming down those stairs for a date when I'm married now, but you know, side point. As a child, I can envision myself coming down those stairs for a date and my dad standing at the bottom of the stairs with, as he referred to them, as a gentleman suitor, right? This staircase is just, it's just so pretty. So pretty. Look at the ceiling. Every inch of this house is just covered in detail. I can't tell what material that is, but that is so pretty. This mirror looks like it's straight out of Beauty and the Beast. You know the palace where the Beast was living and how he just had all those amazing things in there? Look at that. All the colors tie together perfectly. All the furnishings tie together beautifully. They're all so different. I bet each one of these pieces has a story. I mean, look at this vase and that table. And I know you're not buying the furniture, but I just have to highlight it because it's so cool. And it's 2 fireplaces in the same room. Wow, the columns, the ceiling. It's often like the little details like that that will sell a home. I mean, that ceiling right there, you're not gonna find that in any other house. The floor, it's got the accent in it. You've got beautiful transitions from the wood to the marble. The columns frame the walkway. Like, it feels very elegant as you're passing from room to room. Look at this office. Oh, and the floor in the office, how pretty is that? It's all about the details. It's always been all about the details. I mean, a home is a home is a home. It's what you make of it. But when you're building it and you're designing it, if you have this kind of budget, like, do cool stuff, because somebody out there is gonna love it and fall in love with it, like me. Can't pay for it. You can gift it to me, but just do cool stuff. What a cool entry into the house. And you have custom woodwork trim all the way up. I bet that ceiling is 2 stories high, and it's just covered in beautiful woodwork. And wallpaper. I love wallpaper, love wallpaper. Did I tell y'all that I was at a showing the other day with a client, and he'll kill me if he figures out that he's the one on video, but I was showing it to him and it had really cool wallpaper in it. And he turned his nose up at it. And I said, no, 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 don't be afraid of wallpaper. It's coming back. And he was like, no, it's not. I said, yes, it is. It's coming back. And I said, I even put it into my house that we're building. Here, let me show you a picture. And I showed him a picture of my new office, and I was so proud of it. And he looked at it and he was like, let's just agree to disagree. I was like, oh, you don't like my office? He's like, I'm just saying. And I'm like, no, no, I know what you're saying. You said you didn't like it, and it's fine. But y'all, wallpaper is coming back. Don't be afraid of it. Texture, color, it's awesome. It's a true story. Okay, let's get into this kitchen, because we all know that everybody hangs out in the kitchen. No matter what age your family is, if you live alone and you just like to entertain, or if you have kids or neighbors, who cares, right? Everybody hangs out in the kitchen. And so having a space where people can hang out that's not right underneath your feet as you're trying to prepare the food or get the drinks ready or whatever you're doing, it's just really important. And this kitchen has plenty of space. Look at all the chairs lining. And what I like, I mean, this is, again, design, but I like that they've got different types of seating all around the island. So depending on what kind of mood you're in, if you want to sit on a bar stool or you want to, a high back, whatever you want, you have options. Look at the woodwork on the vent. Is it an induction stove? I can't tell from here. Has anybody cooked on induction? Does it make you a better cook? Because I fail at gas and I fail at electric. So induction's kind of like my last step. We don't have an induction because I need somebody to tell me, like, yes, Ashley, you'll be amazing. And if I will be, then I'll put it in. But I burn everything all the time, no matter what kind of stove I cook on. And so somebody help me. It's just like a seating room. Just a formal. Is it connected to the dining room? I think it is. It is. I like the carpet. It's fun. And you would never see a spill on it, which in my stage of life is huge, right? I spill everything all the time, no matter where you are. It's actually incredible how much stuff they spill. Like, it's everywhere. Wow, pretty. This must be primary. I could wake up to that view. Very different feel of this home than the last one that we looked at. Still floor to ceiling, or not floor to ceiling windows. Very different type of windows, type of character, feel of the home. Look how organized they are. I would like to say that if I had this kind of closet that I would be organized. I don't know that that's true. Wow. This statue, that's how I would like to think that I look in the morning, but it's not. I don't look like that in the morning, not even close. Do they have a shopping mall in their house? I like that blue. That is so poppy and festive and fun, and I don't know where it is, but I like it. This must just be a secondary bedroom. Cool doors. Another fitness studio. Saving money. And time. And a rock wall. Okay, you cancel multiple memberships. Look at that shower. That is not tile, guys. That is not cheap. There's so much cool stuff in here, I can't even begin to touch on all of it. I love all the landscaping. It just feels so peaceful back here. It's like an outdoor cabana, but it's very well appointed. It's not an outdoor space at all. I bet there's so many rooms in this house that we haven't even begun to touch because the MLS limits us to 40 photos, and that's not nearly enough for a house of this magnitude. Okay, so who wants to go see it? Because I'm ready. This beautiful home just had a $1 million price drop, so you are in luck. And if you see this blue button down here, request a tour, let me fill you in on what request a tour looks like from the back end. So you're not requesting a tour directly with the listing agent. You are requesting it with an agent who is paid to be featured on this website. And then you have the opportunity to sign a contract with that agent because the buyer rep is now required before we can even open doors. That's another conversation, another video. But you're not reaching out directly to the listing agent. So if you need to communicate with the listing agent, that's not the way to do it. If you have questions about how to do it, read further into the website. Okay, side note. This home is now just under $23 million and it's 31,000 square feet. 8 beds, 11 baths. Whew. We're about to find out why. And I think we found out why. Okay, video over. No, but really, the Real Producers just had a client appreciation event at this home, and I was not able to attend, but it was a really cool event where they got all the top agents in DFW together in this home. And what an amazing marketing strategy that this listing agent did to bring in all the top agents in the same place and host an event there. And that's just, I love it. I think you're brilliant. I'm not gonna say your name on video, but I think you are brilliant. So great job on that for your clients. Look at that incredible drive up. I mean, it'll take you 5 minutes to get to your house. That's great. That is just stunning. Okay, we already know why it's priced where it's priced. We already know it's beautiful, but let's just dig in a little deeper. Hello, wolf stove in the back. I see you, I love you. Counting on you to make me a better cook. Ceiling's well done. Look at all the different levels of wood. The light fixture. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I put a very similar light fixture into my new house. Y'all, I am so on trend. That makes me happy. I'm certain that we used a less expensive version, but it looks kind of like that, so I'm just gonna take that as a win. Look at that outdoor seating. That's like what you would see at a restaurant or on your vacation. And I know I've mentioned this before, but you no longer have to take a vacation because you live at a resort. So back to the girl math, this is another one. Saving money left and right. That staircase is custom. Look at that. Never seen that before. I like it. Look at all the wood. It's just beautiful. I can't tell if those are inset or full overlay. I think those are inset, and that is just about the most expensive type of cabinet that you can have built. So they did not cut any corners from what I can see so far. Nice wine room. Oh, I like that lighting. The pendants are pretty, that's not what I'm talking about. Look at the lighting on the ceiling. I bet that creates a really cool ambiance if you turn out the light when it's dark outside, or turn on the light when it's dark outside. That primary suite is huge. And it's got the double trade ceiling. What is that? Is that a mural behind the bed? I can't tell. Or are those live plants? Either way, I like it. Looks like we have electric shades. I don't know why you would ever close that view. Nobody's gonna see you at all, ever. You have such a perfect private retreat. Garden tub, nice tile work. It's so crisp and clean. Nice shower with the bench. You gotta have the bench. I like the bench in the shower. Whether you just get hot and wanna take a break, I get that. There's more inset cabinetry. They did not cut corners anywhere in this house. Custom cabinetry even in the closets, with a place for all of your makeup and a place to do your makeup. I have one client right now, and that was the deciding factor on a house. Is she really, really likes her morning and nighttime routine, and she really wanted to find a space where she didn't have to keep her vanity in the bedroom. This closet checks that box, and so I know if there's one of them, there are multiple people out there that have that wish list, and so that's really cool that they put that in here. And I like the big window in here as well, so they can have the natural light. And his closet, his and hers closets. It's a nice touch. It's a fun bedroom. What's this? If you were a kid, this room is awesome. I was gonna say the bomb, but that would have aged me, so I'm not gonna say the bomb. This room's awesome. I would have killed to have a room like this. Like this fun little swinging chair in the corner. It's awesome. Little reading hideout nook. Is that the bathroom for the kid? Can I be your kid? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is like a guest suite. I really should have gone to that event with real producers. I'm kind of having FOMO right now because I would have loved to have seen this house in person. A movie theater, a lava lamp. Yeah, take me back. That's cool. This is like a music recording studio of some kind. Look, it's all over. Or is it just a gaming station? Those are some massive audio features if it's just a gaming station. Oh, this is the game room. This is like what I pay to rent out for my children's birthdays. This is the type of space that I'm paying for. And so I could save money 4 times a year, times the amount of money I spend to rent it if I buy this house. So I've basically covered my mortgage 4 times a year. And an indoor basketball gym and a fitness studio. Saving money and a trampoline park. I don't have to pay to go to the trampoline park. I don't have to pay to go to the gym. I don't have to pay to go play basketball somewhere. And I don't have to pay for kids' birthdays ever again. Sounds good to me. It's a bowling alley. And an elevator? I think that's an elevator. It's the nicest elevator I've ever seen. Wow. That looks, I can't tell, is that turf or is that freshly mowed? I don't know, but it's a baseball diamond, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe so. I can't tell. 1, 2, I see a couple bases, but I don't see a pitcher's mound. I don't know, but it's cool. Whatever it is, it's cool. It could be soccer, it could be baseball, it could be, I don't know what else it could be. It could be huge. But look how green it is. It's gotta be turf. Whatever, I don't know. It's cool. You could sit right here, drink your morning coffee, and enjoy, I don't know if that's sunrise or sunset. So maybe you're drinking your evening coffee. But either way, look at that view. What a cool house. All I can say is I have FOMO that I didn't get to go see this house. And I really wish that I would have been available to go see this house. So who wants to take me to go see this house? I don't know how long this home's been on the market, but I can't imagine by the time you guys see this video that it will even still be available. But for just under $13 million, you can get a castle with a pond and a fountain and everything that you've ever dreamed of. And I just want you to see a little piece of how fabulous this is. These interior buttresses, I don't know if they're structural or just design, but they're really cool and conversational. And I love when people add them to the house because I think that it just adds depth to the room and it brings the eye up just a little bit. And I like how they've mixed arches with some right angles up here in the ceiling. And I like this one as well. This is definitely, well, I shouldn't say definitely. This is likely not structural for most of these accent pieces. The main horizontal ones could be, but. And this looks almost like Venetian plaster on the walls. I can't tell. It's very smooth. I can't tell. We'll have to go see it together. Look at how they redid the island to where it's not just a rectangle. It's got these little cutouts that highlight the woodwork on the end, the feet of the island, if you will. And all of their appliances appear to be panel ready, with the exception of that one right there, which I think, don't quote me on that, I think that's a steam oven. Could just be a microwave, but either way, why would you cover up that beauty? Because it's pretty. It's so bright and crisp and so much natural light. I like those chairs. They look super comfortable. You know, sometimes when you sit in a chair and you expect it to be soft and then you sit down and you're like, oh, thud. These don't look like that. These look awesome. I would definitely sit in that. But not until after I own the house, of course. Please don't come at me. I'm not going to sit in your chairs. Even the doors are arched. I love how they brought that together. That's a bedroom tied to some type of seating area. I can't tell if they're still living here. Nope, I don't think they're still living here. These closets are empty. Nope, this closet's not empty. I take that back. They are still living here. I like that light fixture. Are those all boots? Hold on, zooming back. That's a lot of boots. I think those are bowling pins in the back. All right, hold on, let's go. Yes, yes. Do you granny style bowl? Or do you like bowl properly? Do you bowl with bumpers? Because I am 41 years old, 41? 84, yeah, I'm 41 years old. And I still cannot bowl. And so I've tried all of the different styles and I'm not good with any of them. Maybe somebody. I do have a client who's a really good bowler. I should probably ask him. The movie theater, again with the dark carpet, because everybody knows that in movie theaters you spill stuff on the floor. So that was a really good call on their part. A workout room. I like the blue. It's a cool color, so maybe you feel cool when you're working out. I'm just making stuff up now. There's so many different seating areas. I can't wait to see what they all do. So this one looks like it looks into a grotto. And that, all right, hold on, give me more pictures. MLS only gives us 40 and we're on 33, so I'm really hoping that we can get there. Okay, we've got a fire pit seating area up here overlooking. That's nice. This is a grotto. I don't even know if that's the right word for it. There is a place in Dallas where you can go and sit in all these different types of pools and spas, and it's like a total relaxation retreat area. This looks like one of the spaces there. And so look at that, I just saved you some money. You can even charge people to come use yours. It's pretty. Okay, I think these are glass tiles, and let me tell you about glass tiles. They're not cheap. When you're building a pool, you have a couple different options, and the glass tiles are just brilliant and they reflect the light so much better. And it is one of the few things that my husband and I went back and forth on when building the pool. We couldn't decide what we wanted to do and was it worth the extra money. And we went with the glass tiles, and the first time the sun hit those tiles, we looked at each other, we're like, yes, that was good money, money well spent. So if you're considering upgrading to the glass tiles, talk to your pool builder, of course, and evaluate your budget. But I personally find that they're worth the money. And they put them in here. And they even did them as like a ribbon on the inside, just for an extra accent. They're even, I think, on top of the seats. They did not cut corners on this. Super pretty. Oh, they have turf strips all over. Okay, if you didn't watch the first part of the video, I'll tell you again about turf and concrete. Although I don't think these are concrete, I think this is turf and pavers. Okay, I'm gonna tell you anyway, because pavers are the way to go. Concrete cracks. And when you do pavers, you have the ability to just pop up that paver rather than have to replace a whole section of concrete if the crack bothers you or if there's a problem. And with pools, there will be problems. It's just the nature of owning a pool. And so if you've got plumbing lines that are running to the pool and you need to access them and you've got a whole concrete deck, it's really difficult to access where the problem is with concrete. If you have pavers, you're able to access it much more easily. And while you're spending more money on the front end for the paver, you're spending less over the lifetime of the pool, if that makes sense. I think this is a combination of pavers and turf, and it's just, I think we have a combination over here. This looks like turf on the bottom part of the screen. That looks like real grass. And so that's nice that you have options. We've got a waterfall coming over the grotto, the fire pit up above. I guess this is a hot tub, a multi-level pool. That is not a cheap roof. My roofing vendor would be really proud that I even noticed the roof. So, hi, that's a good looking roof. Look at that. This is the shot that I saw that made me think that this house will not be on the market for long, because you have the pond and the pool and the second pool in case your first pool doesn't do it for you, and the grotto, and all the spaces inside that we've already looked at. Look at all that pool equipment back there. I mean, if that doesn't tell you the scope of this backyard, I'm not sure what does. And they've put a fence around it so you don't have to listen to it. It's a nice solid brick wall. When you're looking at houses, if the pool equipment is in the backyard outside of a window, pay attention to that, because pool equipment gets older. When it gets older, it gets noisier. It's just the nature of owning pools. Do you want to listen to that pool equipment wherever it is located? It's very expensive to move it. So if it's outside of your master bedroom window, that may or may not be something that you want to consider. So in this situation, it's a solid brick wall. They've done it really well. I have no doubt that it's well insulated on the inside. Other houses that you're looking at, consider that. And look how private it is. You've got basically your own little green belt all the way around. I have no idea where the property lines are, but that is, what is that driveway made out of? Wouldn't it be cool if driveways were like lazy Susans? Like, look at this circle right here. I understand conceptually it's not a lazy Susan, but wouldn't that be fun if you like pulled up onto a driveway that just kind of rotated you around, like you didn't have to do any work, it just shot you out the other side? Pretty. So pretty. I love it. Let's go. Well, that was fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed looking at some of the stuff that I like to look at. And I recognize 100% that most people, including myself, don't have this kind of budget, and that's okay. That's not the point of the exercise. The reason I look at these homes is because I think that it's important to understand, when money is no object, what are the things that people are putting into their homes? Because that helps me better guide people as they're building, or they're building semi-custom, or they're building full custom homes. What are the things that we can extrapolate from these other listings and incorporate into our own listings, our own homes, our own builds at a much smaller scale? So I hope that you don't see this and think, well, I'll never have that kind of money, because guess what? I don't either, and that's okay. But if you look at these videos and you understand, okay, people are putting home gyms into their houses. Can we do that with just a rack of weights? Sure, absolutely we can. If we are putting in a pool, can we put in concrete or pavers? Absolutely, you can make that decision. Do we look at glass tile or do we look at other options? All of these things are on the table. And when you take these grandiose homes and you pull the best things out of them that fit your lifestyle, that's when you really start to see a magic for you and your home come together. So again, disclaimer, none of these are my listings. All of this is just me saying how amazing these homes are and what great ideas these sellers had. If I had the money, I would absolutely buy them myself, but I don't. So I hope that you just enjoyed this journey along the way with me. Thanks so much, listing agents, for letting me feature you, even though I didn't